according to the European Commission, since 2012, roaming charges for data roaming in the EU have been reduced by 92%. Now, that's great news, and indeed, I can affirm phoning and using the internet is pretty cheap now in the EU. And it's even greater, they have a plan to end all roaming charges by June 2017. Or not, because only up to 90 days there will be no roaming charges, and after that, if you're longer than 90 days outside your home network, you will still have to pay roaming charges, not very high ones, but still. So why is that? They call it fair use policy. They want to stop people from, quote, abusing data roaming. Now I wonder, why is that abusing? So they say, well, they want to keep the price differences between the countries, otherwise the prices may fall too much. Well, in other words, they want to undermine competition between countries by leaving the artificial borders between countries and networks where they are. In other words, they don't want to create a digital single market. Now that flies in the face of everything that the EU and specifically the Commission has said about creating the digital single market. Why should there be blockades between countries? Why should there be different networks? Why should there be monopolies? Why should there be roaming charges? Why not treat the EU as a single country? Well, the European Commission says they have made this plan together with a body of European regulators of electronic communications, or short BEREC. That's an authority that was created in 2009 by some regulation, and according to their 2015 to 2017 strategy, they want to promote competition and investment, promote the internal market, and empowering and protecting end users. Well, first, promoting competition and investment. How are you promoting competition if you leave borders to competition by artificially having essentially tariffs between phone markets, phoning markets, by roaming charges? Second, promoting the internal market. How are you promoting a market? By setting up tariffs or something very similar to tariffs. And third, how are you empowering and protecting end users by keeping prices up? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's not as if you don't have roaming charges, everything collapses. Within the member states, it works fine, just without roaming charges. And back in, I don't know, the 70s, you also in the member states, when you wanted to phone somebody in a different city than your own, you had to pay more. And they abolished it, and it works just fine. In the US, you have a massive phone market that works fine without roaming charges and without borders between states in the US. So do the same in the EU as we have in the member states. Treat the EU as a single country for digital purposes, and then you are going to have competition, and that will lead to lower prices from which all consumers produce. And I understand that that means that some of the phone companies will go out of business, but that happens all the time. I mean, that's, if your company is not competitive enough, well, it goes out of business. That's your problem then, and we're not going to let you down. There is social security, and you can start over and start a new business, no problem. But protecting the existing businesses from competition cannot be an argument why you should then also keep others from entering the market and keeping prices high. It does not make sense. Let's end this roaming charge folly. Do I find the mouse? Yeah, there I find it.